Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Silence.
Okay, at this time, we'll ask for citizens' input on agenda items only. And hearing none, a motion is needed to approve and dispense with the reading of the minutes of the Commissioners' public meeting held on Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023.
So moved.
I guess I'm the second.
Yes, you are.
So on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuel payrolls as submitted by the Human Resource Office for payroll number 21 in the amount of $722,793.78, and payroll number 22 in the amount of $711,558.10.
So moved.
Second on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to pay all county and liquid fuel bills as submitted by the county controller in the amount of $6,868,899.94 from September 30th, 2023 to November 3rd, 2023.
So moved.
Second on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A work session will be held on Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023, beginning at 10 a.m. in the Commissioners' Conference Room. The next regular public meeting will be held on Tuesday, December 5th, 2023 at 1 p.m. in the Public Meeting Room at the Administration Center, 399 Stadium Drive in Sunbury. The Northumberland County Courthouse Administration Center and related county facilities will be closed on Thursday, November 23rd, 2023, and Friday, November 24th, 2023, in observance of Thanksgiving Day holiday. The next prison board meeting will be held on Wednesday, November 15th, 2023 at 11 a.m. in the Public Meeting Room at the Administration Center, 399 Stadium Drive in Sunbury. The Northumberland County Board of Assessment Appeals met in executive session on November 8th, 2023 to deliberate a final determination of an outstanding tax appeal. A motion is needed to approve the employee status sheet list of new hires, individuals no longer employed, promotions, demotions, and transfers as items number 1 through 30.
So moved.
Second on the question, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the following reports. A coal royalty report as submitted by the county engineer. 4 operators reported collections of $23,412.74 for the month of September 2023 due October 2023. Tax Claims Bureau reported a total of $590,411.86 collected in taxes for the period of September 26, 2023 through November 5th, 2023. Monthly fiscal status reports for the month of September 2023 as submitted by the Weatherization Department. Department of Energy Report 2324, Department of Energy Readiness Report 23 to 24, Department of Energy Bill Report 22 to 27, the LIHEAP Standard Report 22 to 23, LIHEAP C&T Report 2223, and LIHEAP Cooling Report 2223.
So moved.
Second on the question, I have a question. Frank, that would be for Chuck, but the $23,412 is for one month?
It includes timber.
Oh, that includes timber, because I'm just saying at $4 or $5 a ton, that's a lot of tons. So it includes the timber.
With the price of coal being up, there's been a big upswing, so we've been getting a lot of people at the mining activity.
Okay, so that's, all right, so we had a question. Okay, all in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed for the Commissioners to sign the state tax equalization voucher for transfers of real estate for the month of September 2023, as submitted by the Assessment Office.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Jennifer, just wait a second. Before we get to these long motions, I just want to let everyone know Jennifer is filling in here today for Nathan because Nathan is under the weather, and we didn't want him to, come in, and Jennifer volunteered, so we appreciate her. She's a little nervous, but we appreciate her taking the time to do this because we have some long ones coming up, and this is one of the longest agendas that we've had in a while, so I just wanted to mention that. Okay, Jennifer. Do you remember where we're at now?
I think 11, right?
11, yes.
A motion,
I'm not sure Jennifer volunteered either.
for the record, I didn't, but that's okay. A motion is needed to grant permission to advertise the following: request for bids for the Northumberland County Courthouse main hallway floor tile repairs on behalf of the Northumberland County Courthouse ratification, 2024 holiday schedule, and the meeting dates for Commissioners' public meetings, Election Board, Retirement Board, work sessions, Planning Commission, Industrial Development Authority, Prison Board, and LEPC meetings. All salary board meetings will be held on as-needed basis and will be advertised accordingly.
So moved.
Second on the question, Francis, for the reporters, that's for the first floor in the courthouse that has the old-fashioned tile that's cracked, and this is like the second phase of that project, and we're going to historically bring it back to where it should be, but there are cracks and things in that, so we're going to be getting bids on how to go forward with that. Okay, all in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the Northumberland County Commissioners to sign and transfer the county's money market account from the Northumberland National Bank into an insured cash sweep account with Citizens and Northern Bank with a variable interest rate based on federal funds rate ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I just want to thank Sandy for doing that. We did that because of the interest rate going up, and Sandy found a better place. Do you want to explain it all, Sandy?
Yeah, the account that we had it in. Percent.
Just so Chris doesn't get mad at me, Chris also was part of that because I never mentioned him, but I actually almost talk to him every day, either on the phone or somehow, and then but I always forget not to mention him. I don't mention Joe because those are guys I just always am in contact with, so. Go ahead, where are we at?
Number 13, motion is needed to authorize Northumberland County Commissioners to sign the 2023 State Homeland Security Grant Program Grant Agreement on behalf of the 911 Public Safety Department ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing the chairman to sign the language access plan certification form of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development Center for the Community and Housing Development Program for the CDBG FFY 2023 ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to reappoint Charles Hopta Jr. to the Wyoming Valley Levy Raising Project Mitigation Advisory Board for 1 year, term beginning January 1st, 2024, and ending December 31st, 2024.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to accept the resignation of James Poplawski from the Northumberland County Area Aging on Aging Board effective April 4th, 2022. Ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion to authorize the Commissioners to sign an agreement between Northumberland County and the Independence Fire Company, a Pennsylvania nonprofit corporation, for removal of snow from pedestrian sidewalks in the city of Shamokin for the following county-owned bridges: Bridge number 21, Shamokin Street; Bridge number 73, 8th Street; Bridge number 88, West Walnut Street; Bridge number 98, 6th Street; Bridge number 103, Chestnut Street; Bridge number 157, Willow Street; Bridge number 160, Arch Street; Bridge number 163, Liberty Street; Bridge number 168, Spursheim Street; Bridge number 184, Spruce Street; and Bridge number 190, Willow Street, from November 1st, 2023 to April 30th, 2024, at a cost of $3,640.
So moved.
Second on the question.
I would just like to say one thing. Jen, great job pronouncing Spursheim Street. Her initial attempts were a little different than Spursheim. I think it was Spursium, but
Was Spursheim.
you
yes,
finally,
yes.
you got it right. Good.
Thank you.
In Showtime, you got it right.
One thing I think people should also realize, all these bridges are owned by us. That's why we have to do this. We're not shoveling, or we're not paying Shamokin to shovel their own bridges. And that just goes to show, just in one town, how many bridges we're responsible for. And that happens, in Mount Carmel, that happens in Milton, that happens in Sunbury, so all those other places. People be aware, there's a lot of bridges, and Joe's the bridge czar here, and he can tell you, we have a lot of bridges that we
The
need to
bridges.
take care of, so.
Yep. And don't burn down your bridges, whatever you do.
All right, where are we at? All right.
Number 18.
Okay.
But we have to, did we vote on this? All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion to authorize the Commissioners to sign an agreement between Northumberland County and the Borough of Milton, a municipal corporation of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, for removal of snow from pedestrian sidewalks in the Borough of Milton for the following county-owned bridges: Bridge number 44, Filbert Street; Bridge number 154, Ridge Avenue; Bridge number 171, Turbot Avenue; Bridge number 173, Maple Street; and Bridge number 191, Brown Avenue, from November 1st, 2023 to April 30th, 2024, at a cost of $1,600.
So moved.
Second on the question.
1,660.
Yeah, 1,660, excuse me. Thank you.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye. Aye. Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the Commissioners executing a renewal agreement between Northumberland County and Commonwealth Security of Sunbury for maintenance service to security systems at various county buildings at an annual cost of $10,500.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve the professional services agreement for the 2022 Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, contract between CEDACOG and Northumberland County for administration and delivery services rendered to Northumberland County, OBO Delaware Township, OBO Milton Borough, OBO Mount Carmel Borough, and OBO Ralpho Township in the amount of $152,460.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the Commissioners to execute a grant agreement between Northumberland County and Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency on behalf of the Adult Probation Parole Grant Department for FY 2023 to 2024 in the amount of $146,680 ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve a consent for right of entry to PA Department of Environmental Protection for Northumberland County tax parcels 00H-00-0075-024, 00H-00-0075-025, and 00H-00-075-033 pertaining to Carbon Run Project reclamation work ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the Commissioners to execute a grant agreement between Northumberland County and the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency for fiscal year 2023 to 2024 ratification emergency response fund grant agreement in the amount of $3,357 on behalf of the 911 Public Safety ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the chairperson to execute a renewal maintenance agreement between Northumberland County and Curtis Power Solutions in Quakertown, Pennsylvania for maintenance of a MTU generator on behalf of Northumberland County Prison effective November 1st, 2023 for 1 year in the amount of $3,119.48, which will automatically renew for additionally 1-year terms.
So moved.
Ratification.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the chairperson to execute a renewal service plan agreement between Northumberland County and Power Phone, Inc. for total response system, software maintenance, and online educational training services on behalf of 911 Public Safety. There will be a proration of the annual plan for site license training for the period November 14th, 2023 to April 13th, 2024 in the amount of $2,786. Therefore, beginning April 14th, 2024 through April 13th, 2025 for both total response software and site license training, the cost will be $13,784.50 per year, renewing annually.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye. Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the execution by the Director of 911 Public Safety of a 2023-2024 Hazardous Material Response Fund grant agreement with PA Emergency Management Agency totaling $9,033 ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve a collective bargaining agreement for the Pennsylvania Social Services Union Local 668 for the period of July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2026 ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. Before we vote on this, I just want to recognize Carmine and Megan here from those departments that this contract was approved for, and their hard work in helping, get to a position. We hope that now we can get new employees and keep employees, and I just want to recognize the two of them, do great work. While I'm here, Lindsay, sitting here from our election office, how she did a great job in the election, and just want to thank Lindsay for everything she does, and so we also can give Jennifer she also was involved in negotiations with those human services, so we also want to thank her. And I think we should mention Megan's here today, our newly elected county commissioner that will start in January, but she's been around already a bunch of times. Okay, enough of a break.
All right, thank you.
Sam, you didn't say anything about me. What? I'm sitting over here and
I have nothing to say.
that figures. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Number 28, a motion is needed to authorize the Commissioners to execute a letter approving the allocation of $75,000 from Act 137 funds to the Housing Authority of Northumberland County for their Diamond Court project in the Township of Mount Carmel, as per the recommendation of the Northumberland County Affordable Housing Fund Board ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is
Wait.
needed.
We didn't vote on that?
First and second, but I don't.
Okay, so we need to do that, back to 27. We need to read it again, Frank?
I'll give it a quick read. Motion is needed to approve the collective bargaining agreement for the Pennsylvania Social Services Union, PSSU, Local 668 for the period of July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2026 as ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
To 20
Now it's approved, guys. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. Go ahead.
Number 29, a motion is needed to approve the amendment to professional services agreement for the 2019 Community Development Block Grant contract between CEDACOG and Northumberland County for $134,000 in administration and delivery services rendered to Northumberland County, OBO Delaware, OBO Milton Borough, OBO Mount Carmel Borough, and OBO Ralpho Township. This amendment removes the $4,000 environmental review fee from Hank's elimination of Slum Bright 2018 program.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye. Aye. Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve a coal land lease between the County of Northumberland and Pete Shingara Jr. for strip mining operations C-802 in all veins located on the McIntyre Lands tract containing approximately 98.79 acres situated in the township of Mount Carmel.
All right. We had discussions this morning about this particular motion, and we're going to table that after we get some more information, and that'll be done at the next meeting.
Do we still have to make a motion to table?
Motion to table.
Yep. So that
Yep.
Joe make that motion.
I will make a motion to table the coal lease between Northumberland County and Pete Shingara until our next meeting.
Okay, and I'll second that. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to approve a coal land lease between the County of Northumberland and Clinton M. Wynn for strip mining operation M-576 in all veins located on a portion of a Locust Gap Improvement Company land tract containing approximately 26.9 acres situated only on the portion of Northumberland County tax parcel 001-00-077-083 and 008-00-078-009 east of Gap Road and the township of Mount Carmel.
So moved.
Second on the question.
I believe that I'm not sure the entire thing is in the township of Mount Carmel. So there may be a portion of it in East Cameron Township. So just, I don't think it'll affect the vote,
Okay.
but I just wanted to point that out.
Okay, so we have a motion and we second it. Frank added that to it. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the chief clerk to execute a mortgage satisfaction piece for a mortgage recorded 1/25/2008 at Northumberland County Record Book 2033 at page 472 for a property located at 720 Ash Street in the Borough of Watsontown ratification.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Just one other thing I'd like to add while I'm sitting here, and since we don't have that many here. I mentioned everybody except Ron, our security supervisor in charge. We have, in the 8 years I've been here, we have never had a riot at any of our meetings. Ron keeps everything under control, so we might as well throw, okay.
You go, Ron, you're mentioned too, so stand by, there'll be some more.
I think we have everybody.
No, you have a few more to get to yet.
We got to mention Mary, who writes up the
See?
agendas.
Mary, yeah.
We forgot about Mary. I didn't forget about Mary, because she's always on me all the
Yeah.
time, so
She won't be providing you any more lunch
that's it.
if you don't.
All right, go ahead.
A motion is needed to authorize the commissioners to sign a letter approving the allocation of $2,787 from the American Rescue Plan Act funds for the purchase of mattresses for the Northumberland County Prison.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye. Aye. Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the commissioners to execute a memorandum of understanding between the County of Northumberland and PennDOT acknowledging responsibility for repair, replacement, inspection, and maintenance costs related to a box culvert project, Route 125 in Cole Township.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor, state aye. Aye. Motion carries.
A motion is needed to authorize the Commissioners to execute a memorandum of understanding between the County of Northumberland and the Northumberland County Anthracite Outdoor Adventure Area Authority, whereby AOAA agrees to indemnify and hold harmless county as to any and all repair, replacement, inspection, and maintenance costs for the box culvert project on Route 125 in Cole Township.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
A motion is needed authorizing travel requests and attendance at the following workshops, seminars, in accordance with the county's Personnel Manual Travel Reimbursement Policy.
So moved.
Second on the question. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Mr. Garrigan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Motion to adopt Resolution R56-23, Agreements, Amendments, Revisions, Grants, Leases, and Reports between the Northumberland County Commissioners on behalf of the Human, Senior, and Social Services Departments and the named service providers as listed, numbers 1 through 11. The above agreements, amendments, revisions, grants, leases, and reports are not with county employees, nor does their organizational contract list county employees as principals in their corporation or on their board of directors, with the exception of contracts with CSO, as Controller Grayson and District Attorney Matalevich are members of the CSO board.
So moved.
Second on the question. Frank, Jennifer just wondered why you didn't have to read all those, and she had to read everything.
Because I'm slick.
You are.
All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Because Frank's highly paid. It would take him another 20 minutes to read those. And that's another like $100 if he reads all those. So forget about it, Frank. We're not reading all those.
I'm a salaried man.
Well, just since we've mentioned everybody, we got to mention Larry and Francis, our reporters here, who have been doing great reporting for us. And the next 4 years, we appreciate everything that's good that you write about us, and anything that's bad about it, we'll let you know.
I'm the
And
only
Frank,
one. Frank, yeah.
Okay, Frank, go ahead, Joe. You want to thank?
No, I thought Frank does a great job. Thank you, Frank, for all your help. And I'm the only guy that didn't get mentioned today, but that's okay.
I appreciate you pointing out that I'm overpaid. Thank you very much.
I'm just Frank. I'm just kidding. You attorneys have to lighten up a little bit. You know,
I think we should maybe we should thank the cleaning crew who comes in here at night and cleans the building. Are we done?
I think so.
What else do we need?
Business,
Oh,
new business.
business.
That's your assignment. You read the old business and new business. Last page. Here.
Any old business? Hearing none, we'll move to new business.
Okay, thanks, everybody, for coming. Meeting's adjourned.